Hello, my name is Leo, and welcome to a new day of the Elder Scrolls Arena. We've arrived in the village Dunkoi Walk, and it's the 10th. Surprise, a frickin' prize. Oh well, I kind of figured it would happen. Hopefully it's not too late at night. Oh good, it's early in the morning. Excellent, that's fantastic. Let's save the game. Alright, well I guess I'll just chat about something, I suppose. Today is the 9th? The 9th, yeah. Well, today's the 9th. Well, yeah, make it the 9th. Okay, fine. Alright, now, I've totally forgotten, with all this fast traveling, do I have anything that I need to sell? Yes, I do. Now, things that we need to do in this town, we need to go to the Brotherhood of Faith to pick up something for, what is the name of that town? It is completely eluding me right now. We're going to go to the Brotherhood of Faith, then we're going to go back to Duvark Haven, which will take some time. Now, I remember we've made the policy that I've already done a mission for Dunkoi Walk and passed it, but for some stupid reason, I decided to go start a new mission for Dunkoi Walk, which had me go to Sea Place, which is here. Which of course I never made, and that was due, I believe, on the 6th. So I'll have to remind myself, now that it's beyond that time, to go check up on the capital and just see how pissed they are that I didn't do their mission for them. Despite the fact that I already did another mission for them. Is this the... This is the mission that I successfully did for Burak Bridge, which was like the next town or something, really easy, yeah. What's this one? Yeah, no, keep going. Here we are. Lady of Dunkoi Walk to recover a note from Sea Palace by the 6th of Evening Star. Never did that, so failed that mission. And then we've also got to grab Brotherhood of Faith from the Thieves Guild, a note to take back to Duvark Haven by the 4th of Morning Star. So I think we've got tons of time to do that. And then one of these days we'll actually go back to Einra Vale and turn in the Killing of Brynjolf mission. Or Brynjolf or whatever. Oh man, it is foggy today. Dude, it's so foggy. Yeah, I find it very funny that on the 1st of Evening Star, the 1st of December, it just instantly starts snowing and everyone's wearing winter coats, whereas before they were all, like, wearing the exact same thing that they were, like, 3 months ago. I wonder if summer is different. No, I think it's just, there's winter, which is probably December and January, and then there's everything else. I think that's the only two things there are. Alright, well, what have I got to talk about today? Let's see, I have been, the first month that I came to Japan, first 2 months really, I was all about sushi. I was just munching down on as much sushi as I can, because it's super cheap. There's this place that we go to, like, every Tuesday, and the sushi is like 78 cents per plate, and a plate usually has, like, 2 sushi on it, 2 pieces of sushi on it. You do the math, that's pretty cheap. For like 10 bucks, you can like really eat your fill worth of sushi. It's great. But more recently, past couple of months, past 3 months really, I've been eating gyoza. Now gyoza is actually not a Japanese food. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did have a slightly embarrassing moment. You know what? I did talk about this, where I was in a host family in Tokyo. And I had previously, like maybe a week before that, I ate gyoza for the first time in Japan. I was like, wow, this is really yummy. And when she asked me, what's your favorite Japanese food, because I want to make it, I say gyoza, and everyone started laughing. And I realized that, oh, actually gyoza is not a Japanese food, it's a Chinese food. Although gyoza is a Japanese word that means the dumpling, little croissant-shaped dumplings. But, the Japanese version of making them is, in my opinion, better. But, same with ramen, really. Ramen's Chinese, apparently. because you go to like this Chinese restaurant, and that's where they sell gyoza and fried chicken and ramen. But anyway, so I've been going to this local restaurant that is a Chinese restaurant, and they serve gyoza there. And gyoza, it's about $2. Oh, it's actually $2 before tax. Tax is, I think, 5%? Yeah, 5%. So it's an extra 5 cents. So $2.05. I say $2.05, of course, it's actually 205 yen. So 210 yen, sorry. 210 yen, whatever that translates into American or Australian dollars, whatever. Anyway, the point is, it's, it's not that expensive, and that gives you a plate of 6 gyoza. And they're of decent size. I think I mentioned maybe last week sometime, I went to that place that had, for like $15 to $16, you could like basically eat all you could possibly eat, which is 60 pieces. They were about half the size of these ones, but still, there was 60 of them. I can usually easily go through 3 plates at this particular restaurant. Fourth plate, I could finish maybe just. Any more than 4 plates, that's probably too much for me. So, you think about that, it's what, $8? It's not bad for dinner, and it's really yummy, and I'm eating out. I could also drink alcohol, but get told that I'm not allowed to because waifus. So anyway, so I've been eating gyoza, and they've got a campaign. Well, sorry, they had a campaign. It's finished now. They had a campaign going at the place where if you get like a little loyalty card, and every time you spend at least 500 yen, you get a stamp. Right, so if you buy $600 yen worth of food, you'll get 1 stamp. If you go there and you have 1,200 yen worth of food, then you get 2 stamps, etc., etc. And I can't remember how many stamps you needed. I think there were 2 pages, 2 rows per page, and I think 5 stamps per row. So that's about 20. I don't know if that's right. It was either 20 or 30 stamps that you needed. Maybe it was 25 stamps that you needed. Now, it was either 20 or 30 stamps that you needed. Whatever. The point is, you fill out the stamps, and then you get what's called a gyoza V.I.P club card, which, of course, I got. I got this. Yesterday, actually. Basically, it gives you 5% off everything, not just gyoza, but 5% off everything off the menu. So, in other words, it basically makes the consumption tax irrelevant. So it just credits back the consumption tax. And so that's great. It's given me even more incentive to go eat gyoza. So I'm just eating all the gyoza I can. And now they've got a new campaign, which is, I think it's a similar sort of loyalty card, but like after like your 10th stamp, you get like 500 yen off your next meal, I think. Oh no, you know what? I think the first one was you get a free plate of gyoza. That's right. And then the last one, which is like number 20 or 25 or whatever, you get a $500 off your, or maybe it was 1,000 yen. Stop saying dollars. Sorry, 500 yen or 1,000 yen off your next meal, something like that. Whatever. The point is, I've actually got 2 of these gyoza cards because we got so many stamps that we got enough stamps for 2 of them, even though you only need 1. Although with the card, you also get $1,000. Stop saying dollar. 1,000 yen discount. It's like a birthday voucher. So if it's your birthday, you can go in there, or if it's someone's birthday, I believe they probably check your ID. Then you can go in there and say, it's my birthday, and you'll get 1,000 yen off your meal, which is pretty cool. So I got 2 of those. So that was the only real advantage of getting 2 cards, because the second card, I guess I could have 1 and the waifu could have 1, but it doesn't compound. You don't get 10% off instead of 5%. It doesn't quite work that way. But anyway, yeah, I'm digging the gyoza. It's great. They also do pretty good fried chicken there, but it's not as good as the fried chicken, or otherwise known as karaage, that the waifu does. The waifu does the best karaage ever. I think it's Nissan, whatever that food company is, not the car company, the food company. Like the Nissan noodles, they do they make a really good karaage powder that she uses, and it's just so good, so good. Anyway, makes me want to dance every time I do it. But anyway, but yeah, gyoza, man, get into it. So I haven't had sushi for a long time actually. I kind of when I first came here, I was just sort of like just eating everything. Like I didn't know what half the stuff was, so I was just, oh yeah, I'll try that, try that. So I've pretty much eaten everything, not everything, but because some of the stuff's like a little bit more expensive than like most places. It's like 100 yen for a plate, or except for this particular place that was like what 78 yen for a plate, whatever. But then some plates are more than that. Some plates are like 200 yen, some plates are like 300 yen, depending on what they are. But so I always go for, and some plates are like, instead of two pieces of sushi, like medium-sized pieces of sushi, it's one big long piece of sushi. And when I first came here, I started eating those, but the waifu kept scolding me because apparently they cost more, even though they're clearly much bigger, and they taste a lot better. But whatever, because it's the same price. It's just you get one big one instead of two, medium-sized ones. So I guess it's true. You get more food with the two small ones, but the bigger one just tastes so much better. But anyway, whatever. So I don't eat those anymore. And I've decided, I've picked my favorite ones. My favorite ones are basically your basic tuna, your basic salmon. Also, I like the burnt salmon. I also really like, my favorite is burnt salmon with cheese on top. Oh, it's so good. I don't mind prawn, whether it's plain prawn or burnt prawn with cheese. The father-in-law likes salmon with like bits of onion on top. I hate onion, so I don't like that. Usually comes with mayonnaise as well. What else do I like? I like the hamburger one, even though the waifu thinks it's stupid. It's basically just rice with the brick of rice with a little tiny miniature hamburger steak on top. And then they've got wiener ones as well, but they're okay, I guess. But yeah, my favorite. I usually recently I just pretty much eat a whole bunch of tuna, and then I go and eat some cheese salmon, and that's me. That's me done, pretty much. I might have a maki sushi, which is where like they roll it up, like the rolled sushi, and they cut it into 6 little pieces, because that's really good value, even though it's mostly rice. But anyway. Yeah, so gyoza and sushi, two of the best things, two of the best things that you can do in Japan. Of course, there are many other things that you can do in Japan that are really cool, but eating really cheap sushi, that's really good quality, and eating awesome gyoza, that's cheap and good quality as well, are pretty darn good. Pretty good. My stomach is very happy. So when we come back, I guess we'll be in Dunkoi Walk. It'll be the 10th of Evening Star, and we'll go do all these little quests. But for now, my name is Leo, and I will see you next time.